Jimmy Alapag, one of the Philippines' greatest basketball icons, has moved his family to the United States to start anew. Jeremy Lin announces that he won't be taking his talents back to the Beijing Ducks and will pursue an NBA return. Japanese basketball is primed to start, but how will foreign imports get back into the country? We will explain. The Fubon Braves and Chinese Taipei re-signed Joe Lin, and South Korean basketball gets underway in Gunsan for the KBL Cup. Welcome back, East Asia Super League fans. I'm Boom Gonzalez, and you're watching EASL Full Court Press. Let's get into it with the top headlines from around the region. And we start off in the Philippines. EASL CEO Matt Bayer recently held a Facebook Live news conference with Manila's Games and Amusements Board Commissioner Abraham Mitra, as well as Blackwater Elite Team owner Giselle Ducy and sports journalist Quinito Henson. The conference discussed the GAB's support for EASL games in the Philippines for regular season launch in 2021. Check out Facebook to watch the full stream.
And how special, Mr. Bayer, is GAB's support for this league?
You know, it's a necessary alliance for our business. So we're honored to be here and to have the chairman's support with this.
We're very happy that a proposal such as this came in. I understand this is already existing and some PBA teams have already played in the league. But for the first time next year, they're gonna come over and play here.
This is a good experience, not only also for the PBA to learn from EASL on the way how they run the business and overall aspect. So it is definitely a win-win.
Jimmy Alapag, one of the Philippines' greatest ambassadors for the game, has moved back to the United States to start anew. We wish Coach Alapag the best and look forward to seeing what's next. After meetings with the players and the PBA board, it was announced that the PBA restart will take place in October 9th in Clark, Pampanga. Protocols have been discussed which will mimic the NBA bubble. Teams will enter the bubble on September 26th. 90 games will be played, 9-0, double headers daily throughout a 49-day duration. In the meantime, the Phoenix Fuel Masters have parted ways with head coach Louis Alas just weeks before that supposed restart of the PBA season. Now, Alas was relieved of duties after 4 years, serving the team since 2017. In the interim, assistant coach Topex Robinson will take over head coaching duties. Recently, we caught up with Jared Dillinger, the 6-time PBA champion and current Barangay Ginebra San Miguel player. Let's check it out.
Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Jared Dillinger from Barangay Ginebra. We're out here in the Philippines. We're here today. I'm going to walk you guys through 5 ball handling drills that I think you can incorporate into your routine that's going to keep your ball handling tight. For the first one, we're going to just do a basic ball manipulating drill with a cone, or as you can see, I got a foam roller right here. We're going to be pounding this ball straight down on either side of the foam roller or the cone, whichever you want to use. And what you want to get out of this is, at the same time as you're manipulating this ball over this foam roller, you're going to be using your shoulders and going with the ball. As you see, as I'm rocking my shoulders from left to right with this ball, trying my best not to look down as I'm trying to keep my head up. As you're going through these ball manipulation drills, each time you put this ball in your pocket, that's giving you time to make your next reaction when you're in the game. So after we do these ones in the front, as we go through the legs, now we're going to go behind the back.
The new CBA season will start on October 17, and according to multiple sports media outlets in China, at least the first stage of the new season will happen in Zhuji. That's home of the Zhejiang Guangzhou Lions. Now, 20 teams will likely be divided into two groups and will play in two different venues in Zhuji. This is similar to the bubble format that the CBA successfully implemented last season in Qingdao and Dongguan. We've now seen over 60 players either traded or signed with new teams. 25 players received CBA max contracts, and nearly half the league is replacing their head coach. The Beijing Ducks announced new head coach Simone Pianigiani. Now, Coach P, he's a former Italian and Israeli league champion coach. He'll have to lead the team without the help of Jeremy Lin, who just announced that he would not be returning to the Ducks in order to pursue an NBA comeback. We'll keep you posted on that one. Foreign imports remain a tricky subject for most leagues around the world. Chinese teams have been making moves though, including the Xinjiang Tigers, who recently signed Donatas Montejunus. Now, Demo has been one of the best CBA big men the past few years, but had a rough season on a bottom 5 CBA team in Shanghai last year. He'll be with a serious cast upgrade that includes the likes of former Houston Rockets draft pick Zhao Qi. The former Liaoning head coach and EASL Terrific 12 champion Coach Guo Shiqiang will be looking to lead a new dynasty in Guangzhou. Now, Coach Guo is a former star player and led Liaoning to their first CBA championship. He's also the uncle of Liaoning star player Gu Ailun. Recently, EASL sat down with Coach Guo in an all-access episode.
下个赛季来说，新的赛季来说，对我们来说，对我们球队来说是确实是非常困难的，因为大家都知道，今年这个赛季是比较特殊的一个赛季，因为给我们下个赛季备战训练时间非常短了，可能只有2个月的时间，这对一个全新的教练、全新的队伍来说，是比较困难的一件事情，比较困难。 因为我们的备战时间是非常非常。
And you can check out the full episode on EASL's YouTube channel. In other news, Yuta Tabuse, remember him? The guy known as the Michael Jordan of Japan? He was cleared to play last week and will not be on the Utsunomiya Brexus injury list. The 39-year-old veteran was the first Japanese national to play in the NBA Summer League back in 2003 and became the first Japanese player ever to play in an NBA regular season game in 2004 with the Phoenix Suns. Some Japanese players are just built a little different. You want to know what I'm talking about? Well, last week, Takehiko Orimo officially became a Guinness World Record holder last year when he was the oldest MVP in a B-League All-Star game ever at the age of 49. Congratulations! Alright, going over to Chinese Taipei, the Formosa Dreamers, Fubon Braves, and Hsinchu Lioneers, and Pawian Archulon are all set to kick off the inaugural season of the P-League. The SBL capped off some early preseason games in preparation for the season starting in December. The Fubon Braves have long been a Chinese Taipei powerhouse. They recently re-signed Joseph Lin, the younger brother of Jeremy Lin, and their star Lin Chih-Chieh has fully recovered from last season's injury. Known affectionately, of course, as Beast, spent the previous decade in the CBA with the Zhejiang Guangzhou Lions. Widely regarded as one of the best players ever to emerge from Chinese Taipei, EASL recently caught up with him to discuss his return.
就是从 CBA 回来嘛，然后加入台北富邦勇士，然后打了6场比赛，第6场比赛就受伤，然后也是我可能这几年就是受伤最严重的一次吧。然后因为可能又是疫情的关系，导致我可以不用这么的着急，可以让我的伤势完全就是康复，然后也更长的时间让我有一定的就是训练跟恢复，然后让我可以 慢慢的可以就是跟球队训练，然后假如有比赛的话，可能当然当下因为毕竟这么久没比赛嘛，应该是会小小紧张吧。
And as usual, you can check out the full episode of EASL All Access on our YouTube channel. Moving over to South Korea, the KBL Cup competition is underway in Gunsan from September 20 to 27. It is awesome to see the KBL back in action. And to stay sharp, teams have been holding practice matches against each other as well as local university teams. Changwon LG started training at their new facility. Teams are also taking to live streams to connect and engage with fans. Last week, Seoul SK Knights and Jeonju KCC Aegis both held live streams to connect with their audiences. For more news and fresh content, follow East Asia Super League on our social media accounts. Thank you for watching, everyone. Be sure to join us next time for more EASL Full Court Press. I'm your host, Boom Gonzalez. Stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you soon.
会不会太小了？但是你不是之前我本来是报这个的，然后一起对，然后它这个粘的地方不怎么粘了，所以我就换这个。然后冬天的时候我都是报它的，就是喜欢各种猪。这个是什么呢？这个是羊，谢谢。这是羊，这个是熊，这个是熊。你哪儿看出来它这个？